Should the death penalty be abolished worldwide? Well, frankly, I wouldn't agree with this statement for two reasons. First of all, is death penalty can somewhat benefit uh, countries' financial, it can somewhat uh, benefit a country financially, and also secondly is that in terms of morality and uh, and and in terms of morality, it's I think that death penalty is justifiable. So let's start with the first idea, because currently uh, prisons are, like what I'm trying to say is that prisons takes up a lot of funding from the government in order to sustain all the facilities, uh, and staffs and security, and it takes and the prisons will they take a heavy toll on not only the police and security department, but it's also drain a lot of resources and funding, which can could have been used for other purpose like public transport or reduce tax and infrastructure, like urban infrastructure or something like that. Instead, we are spending more and more on criminals to uh, to lock them away. I mean, which is a good thing, but when you consider that they are individuals who did diabolical things so unforgivable that uh, death is pretty much uh, the only reward they punishment they deserve, right? So I would say that getting rid of them would be a lot more beneficial, and not only not and moreover, I think that the survivor and also the victim uh, families would want such punishment for individuals who have hurt their friends and their family, which, as I said, that's in a morality standpoint. And in addition, I just think that death penalty kind of act as a deterrent for would be criminal and criminal, because when they know that their action will have serious consequences, it makes there is a higher percentage of them reconsidering their action, which overall will make the world a bit safer place, I think. Uh, should should universities prioritize STEM, so like science, technology, engineering, mathematics, education over the arts and humanity? To be honest, I don't think so, because while STEM is admittedly one of the most important subject and important field in general, I would not uh, put them above things that encourage creativities and morality, right? Because while advancement is it's good, it's a natural thing, a natural progression. I believe that like I stand and believe that uh, as as human, right? The thing that makes us special is not only our intellect, but also our freedom and our free will and our soul. So uh, there should be a balance between these two aspects. And furthermore, I believe that if a person only uh, live by logic and calculation, without and only live with those aspects that completely neglect the humanities and morality, it it just spells disaster. So that's what I'm trying to say, because while STEM is crucial, uh, the other aspect like humanities and creativities deserve to you know uh, is just as equally as imperative. So yeah, is the current education system outdated and in need of complete reform? Uh, Frankly, I would say yes, because nowadays I feel like the academic system is not working for everyone, to say the least. So Albert Einstein have said that you can't put a fish on a tree and expect it to climb. So what I'm trying to say is that not every student is fit, is compatible with the academic, uh, like with the systematic nature of schools, you know, and and they need different conditions to thrive. However, school is forcing them not only to comply and follow the rule, but also massively hinder their untapped potential, which means that we as a species is limiting ourselves uh, by putting this limitation on the next generation, right? And so uh, I would agree that it's one isn't like completely reform in the sense that we have to strip everything away and create a new system from scratch. I think many there should be a lot of major changes to school, and one of the solution I can think of is letting students to choose what they want to study once they when they reach like secondary or high school, because in my opinion, most of the kind of practical knowledge that we uh, learn are usually from primary school, and they make the basis of our life, and so from that point on, there should be a kind of a different road for people to choose, so that from an earlier stage they can discover the new interests, they can discover their talents, and beginning to polish it, which given the amount of time that a normal person have under the school roof, I believe mm, you know they it will make a great impact on students' life, and that's just one of the many ways that I think school can be changed. So there's that. Should vacations be mandatory for all citizens regardless of personal belief? Uh, well, honestly, I think that it should not be mandatory, because at the end of the day, uh, everyone have the rights to decide what they are putting on their body, and vaccination is a very uh, you know and vaccination is one of those uh, things, and because, like, let's just take for example COVID-19, right? I've seen that many people decide to be vaccination vaccination vaccinate free because they don't believe in the government words, and they don't want to put things that they don't understand on in their body, which I completely understand, right? Because while they are said to be beneficial, a normal human, like a normal citizens who is completely ignorant from the information, from the from a higher information, should have a freedom in choosing what they, if they want to vaccinate a lot, and forcing every individuals to vaccinate would violate uh, the rights, would violate personal rights in a lot of countries first, and it first making uh, it's I would say that it's cultivate nurture conflict and a sense of disobedience toward the governments by the citizens. So that's just my take on the matter.